Hello everyone, my name is Neeraj Pundir and I work as a support engineer for Unica and HCL. And today we'll discuss about the new support which we have added in Unica 12.104, that is Oracle ODBC connection with Unica. So as we know, we have been supporting our Unica products with Oracle as DB but with a native connection. So now why there was a need for Oracle ODBC? So as we know, we have been supporting Oracle 19c with Unica but with a caveat, and many of our customers used to have a security concerns over it, or it was not recommended by the DBA, or as well they would not want to change any existing configuration of Oracle just for Unica. So to completely get rid of this concern, we have added the support of Oracle ODBC with Unica. So to start first, we need to have Oracle 19c installed and running, and it would be great if we have Unix ODBC driver pre-installed. So now let's get started with the steps which we needed to follow to establish Oracle ODBC connection with Unica. So first step is to remove the caveat from SQLnet Aura, that is, and after that we need to restart our Oracle DB. So if you have not configured anything here for Unica, then no changes required. And then if you want to install Unix ODBC driver, then you need to run this command. And through this, our Unix ODBC gets installed successfully. Once our driver is installed, then we need to verify the directory where our ODBC INI and ODBC INST INI are located. So we can locate this directory using this command. As you can see, the default location would be /etc. So now once we locate the ODBC INI, we need to open it and add the following parameters. So just you can see like DSN, driver. The driver would be the path for libsqcora.so.19.1, and we need to mention the server name as well as the port. And all these parameters should match with the parameters inside our tnsnames.ora file, which is created when we install and configure Oracle. So once we have added those parameters in odbci.ini, then we need to navigate to a server where our listener is installed and then add these parameters inside our setenv file present under campaign bin. So now once we have added those in our setenv, we need to test the ODBC connection with Unica. So do so, we have the utility ODBC test. So first run the setenv and then run the ODBC test. As you can see, if we get the output like this, then it means our connection is successful and now Oracle is connected with Unica via ODBC. Now, after this, we need to import our Oracle ODBC data source template in Unica. So to do so, we need to execute this command using config tools utility. And once we have imported the command successfully, we need to configure the US system tables. So as you can see now, like our ODBC template is present under campaign partition 1 data source. Now we create a US system tables data source under it. So we need some few parameters which are mentioned over here. We need to have this and then we can save it and our data source, that is US system tables, get created. And once it is created, we need to just log out and log in, and then we can go into our flow charts and check the data source. And here we can see the connection Oracle ODBC. That means now we are ready to use Oracle ODBC with Unica. Thank you so much